Hello everyone, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, this is a little bit of a different video that I want to make because, personally, in case you guys don't know, SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated came out. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a remake of Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is really a fun game. I really do like it a lot. I finished it recently and it was amazing. I thought that was a pretty cool game, and when I played it, there wasn't really anything new except for like maybe battle modes and a few extra voice lines. But it was fine because it was a $30 game, so it wasn't like a full $60 game. So it was really a good deal. It was basically, it really tried to stay true to the original. And the one thing I will admit I dislike is that Mr. Krabs is not in it. Tom Clanks, so I don't remember his name, but the voice actor of Mr. Krabs in the show, he wasn't in the game. It was the exact same voice actor from the original game. So from what I'm assuming, they actually got like the original voice lines from the original game and just pretty much put it in the new game. So it's pretty much nothing changed except they added some new stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. But that's not what this video is about. Anyways, I basically wanted to make a discussion about a possibility of a SpongeBob SquarePants the movie Rehydrated. And it's a little bit of a bold discussion because I personally, before I say it, there could be a chance that could happen, but at the same time, I don't know if it will happen. That's the best way to describe it, but yeah. Anyways, in case you guys don't know that much about, in case you guys don't know that much information about the SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, basically Heavy Iron, who made the Battle for Bikini Bottom, also side note, the people who made the Battle for Bikini Bottom is not the same developers who made the original. I just want to clarify that. But yeah, basically, I believe it was after a year, Battle for Bikini Bottom, they basically had over a year of development to make the next SpongeBob game, and that would be the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the video game basically. It's a really good game, I will say, but you can tell that production was really rushed in that game, for example, because there weren't really cutscenes. They got like screenshots from the movie and they had like Photoshop some scenes in the game, and you could tell it was really rushed, basically, that's the word. But it was still a good quality game, I will admit. There's some issues with the game, I will admit, but it's still a pretty good game if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, anyways, a lot of people have been wondering if the next Rehydrated game will be the movie, and I'm not sure how to feel about this because I feel like the whole purpose of them making the movie game was because it was to advertise the movie, and it's kind of weird for them to remake a movie game, if that makes sense, if the movie's not, you know, relevant, because obviously the SpongeBob movie, it's obviously years ago, and I'm not sure if Nickelodeon will have interest in this, but at the same time, I'm not sure how the licensing works, for example, because I think since that Purple Lamp Studio has the license for SpongeBob, then they should be allowed to remake the movie, if I'm correct. I'm not sure if they have to ask like Nickelodeon's permission or something, but I think if they do have like the license for SpongeBob, they're like able to do it. That's what I'm assuming, at least. I'm not too sure on like how that works. But a lot of people really would love to see like a remake of the movie because it was a really good game, if I'm being honest. It was really different than Battle for Bikini Bottom. And what I mean by different is like it wasn't really like open world. You had to like go through like how do I explain it? Basically, the characters you played as in Battle for Bikini Bottom was SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy. In the movie game, obviously Sandy wasn't in the movie really. She wasn't like the main character. So they really limited down to just SpongeBob and Patrick. Basically, you already have the Patrick and SpongeBob models, and basically in the game, in the SpongeBob movie game, you basically play as them. It was really similar to Battle for Bikini Bottom type of style, except the only difference was that the only difference I could think of was that you had like an upgrade system, and Patrick had Sandy's ability as well to like go over the sky to like lasso on with his tongue. So they really try to make Patrick like Sandy in a way. Something else that I want to talk about was that The game is really similar, basically. The levels were really structured differently. For example, you saw like a whole checklist of all the levels instead of like actually going to the levels yourself. That was like another big difference. I'm not sure why they couldn't like. I'm assuming that due to the time they had to make the original game, they had to like just had to make the levels, and they just had to make like an easy setup menu. One of the things that people didn't like about this game, and I personally was like annoyed a lot by as well by it, was that in the game, like for Bikini Bottom for example, you had to collect a certain amount of golden spatulas in order to get through new levels and to get through the final level of the game. This usually worked in a weird way where as soon as you like unlock enough golden spatulas, you get like around 3 new levels you could play around, and you can just pretty much explore them. While in the SpongeBob movie game, Mindy would randomly like ask you at a certain amount of time that you can't continue through the level because you don't have enough Goopy Goober tokens. Those are the currency basically, in order to like unlock a certain new ability or something in order to continue through the level. So you basically had to backtrack a lot, I believe, and I think in SpongeBob the movie you had to backtrack more than in the Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's something that a lot of people didn't like about the game, and I personally got annoyed as well, but it was pretty good. I really enjoyed the game. Something else I want to talk about was that But yeah, I do think SpongeBob SquarePants the movie does deserve a rehydrated version, but the real question is, will it actually get one? I'm gonna be honest, I think it's kind of hard. Like, I want to say like yes and no, but like at the same time I'm like really going through the no. The new SpongeBob movie is coming out. Sponge on the Run. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Something I had an idea was that maybe it could happen for Sponge on the Run. Now obviously we had the SpongeBob movie, it was about SpongeBob Patrick, and in the recent trailers, I'm not sure what Sponge on the Run is about, but well, when I say I don't know what it's about, I mean like we obviously haven't seen the movie yet, that's what I mean. But judging by the trailers, it seems to be revolving around SpongeBob Patrick. Something that I'm really curious about is it possible if Purple Lamp Studio could possibly make another SpongeBob game based on the new movie that's coming out. I personally would find that to be super amazing just because I feel like this is like the best opportunity for them to do it. I feel like a lot of people I've seen, there's been like a lot of positive reviews for Bikini Bottom. Besides the glitches, everyone seemed to like love it so far, which is great to see. It wouldn't really make sense for them to do SpongeBob the movie when they can clearly do the new movie, but the issue is they haven't worked on a game. They really only remade a game, so I'm not sure how difficult it could be to like get the voice actors, for example. It probably won't be that hard, but I don't know. But I really do hope that they make some type of remake of like maybe a movie game, and I really hope they do the SpongeBob the movie. But it's most likely they're gonna maybe feature the new Sponge on the Run. That would be a really cool thing for them to do if they were to do that. Just because I feel like they could really take advantage of like the new movie coming out, and then when the new movie comes out, obviously they can like advertise the game. Now obviously the movie's supposed to come out really soon, so I doubt that Purple Lamp Studio had enough time to make it, but maybe they could release it after the movie. I'm not sure how that works, but I think I've seen like some companies do that. Around after the time the movie came out. They usually do it like before the movie comes out or at the movie comes out. That way people can like buy the game. But yeah, I'm honestly not sure what they're gonna do, but I really hope that they give like either a new SpongeBob game in the same like Battle for Bikini Bottom style, or you can remake the SpongeBob movie, because I think that's like the easiest thing to do in my opinion. But yeah, I really do enjoy SpongeBob the movie a lot. I played that game more than Battle for Bikini Bottom, I will admit. I just love it just because it's based on the movie. I think instead of me playing Battle for Bikini Bottom for the first time, I played the movie game obviously. I had a good time with it, but obviously Battle for Bikini Bottom is way better in my opinion. But I'm not sure. I really hope they do make like Sponge on the Run like some type of remake, or not remake, but like they make like a Sponge on the Run, you know, like type of game where it's like in the way Battle for Bikini Bottom sort of, or like the SpongeBob movie game. That's personally what I want, but of course, I obviously don't know what's gonna happen. This is just my personal opinion. This would be amazing if it were to happen, but part of me doesn't know if it's possible just because of the realistic amount of development time on the game, because I'm not sure how long they've been working on Bikini Bottom. Part of me wants to assume a year, but they had worked on this for like maybe 2 years now for the game. I could be wrong. It was announced a year ago and then released a year ago, or released a year after it's announced, I believe. So part of me wants to believe that the game's been under development for about a year or two. But yeah, that's personally my opinion. I don't know if we're gonna get a remake of the SpongeBob movie, but I do see a possibility of Sponge on the Run, you know, kind of Battle for Bikini Bottom game. Of course, I honestly don't know. This is just a theory. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below, because I'm really curious about your opinions about this. Because this game has been making me interested, so I really want to talk about it. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, really helps out the channel a lot. And yeah, I shall see you guys later for another video. Bye.